Hi guys, thanks for watching. So today is my wedding anniversary, and I thought what better occasion than celebrating being married for 6 years to do a get ready with me video. And I actually have time. I gave myself a ton of time to get ready tonight because frankly I just don't have time to do to really play with makeup lately on myself. I do it all the time with clients. Yeah, so I thought go ahead and sorry, I'm watching my dog. Go ahead and, attempt to film a get ready with me video. I just have a ton of makeup laid out in front of me. I really don't know what I'm going to ultimately wind up going with. It's just kind of whatever speaks to me. I just kind of rated a lot of my stuff and, what looked pretty, whatever. If you aren't into chatty videos, then don't watch this. But if you are and you want to see me put makeup on myself, keep watching. My cat on cue wants to be disruptive. Adelaide's to my left. She wants to say hello. I want to say hi. 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 So I haven't really been wearing primer a lot lately, like really at all. I've been wearing CC cream, so I'm gonna put the Peter Thomas Roth CC cream. I'm in light to medium, just all over my face. CC creams are low maintenance. They don't need a lot of direction. I need a mirror. I can't stare at the camera. It drives me crazy. So, a lot of you guys have been asking me what I've been wearing on my face. If you follow me on Instagram, I get that question a lot. I wear this. I wear the Peter Thomas Roth or the Bobbi Brown CC cream. I was wearing Bobbi Brown a lot, but she's discontinuing, or she has discontinued her CC cream. So it bummed me the hell out. But luckily, I found this and I love it. So just kind of press it all over just for the skin tone evening. A lot of days, this is all I really put on for coverage. Just because it's so simple and easy, and I work really long days and I don't want to have a lot of liquid on my face because I'm oily. So I'll typically wear this and set it with some powder, and then I just carry the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. I'm in medium 57. I just carry that with me if I patch. Another thing that I've been wearing a lot that I am totally obsessed with is the Dior Hydralife BB Eye Cream. I'm obsessed with this stuff. It's so good. I just kind of blot that underneath my eyes. My husband and I are going out to dinner, so I know I don't want to do like a crazy bold lip because I'm just going to eat it off. And I want to play with my eyes, obviously, but I don't know what I want to do. I kind of want to do smoke. I kind of want to do color. I kind of just want to do like really, kind of smudgy, lived in with a little bit of gold. I don't really know, but yeah. Okay, so that's on. I'm going to take NW20 by MAC. It's the Prolongwear concealer. Just stick a little bit on my knuckle. I'm just going to kind of put that on my face. I'm breaking out a little bit. I think it's because I need to get some more sleep. Most of my breakouts are short-lived just because I take really good care of my skin. That's honestly one of the best tricks I can give you as you get older, if you work a lot like I do, is just always, always, always take your makeup off. Always take good care of your skin. Like, don't skimp on your skincare. I don't know, right? Sure, right? Fuck it. Okay. I'm just taking like a little 130 short edge, whatever it's called. I call it short edge. I don't even know if that's right. By MAC. It came like a holiday kit like a long time ago. That's how I buy my. I know they're machine cut, but that's how I like these little guys. They take up less space. But I just kind of buff it in. I don't want necessarily like a lot of coverage, even though it's going to give it to me. I just want like that really nice finish that it gives. It just makes you look really flawless without looking heavy. That's what I like. If you have skin like me, if you have combination, if you have oily skin, get like a brush like this. I know both of mine are dirty, don't judge me. But get these like dual fiber stippling brushes. They look they just look amazing on larger pores because it really helps give that finish, that kind of my back, that like velvety, flawless finish. I'm just gonna kind of buff on my powder. I don't normally wear like a lot of this, but for, you know, that kind of flawless, pretty look, I'm going for it. This specific powder is the Kat Von D Tattoo Locket. I think I already told you this, I'm in medium 57. I use a stippling brush to put it on with when I have control over my application process. If I'm just like touching up, like, you know, really quickly in a car or something, I just use the sponge that it comes with. But for this type of thing, I just use this brush because it gives me a lighter finish. Take it down your neck if you need to. I'm still gonna like contour and everything. Normally I do this already, but oh well. My under eyes, I feel like could use a little bit of a boost, so I'm gonna use the Bobbi Brown Corrector in Bisque just to take the darkness out. Again, normally I've already put this on, but I wasn't really looking. I'm just kind of doing whatever I want right now. Okay. I'm going to set that with the MAC Up and Prime Transparent Finishing Powder. I'm just going to set that. I'm just kind of tap it just to make sure it's pretty, you know, not wet feeling. Okay, so now I'm going to contour. It is not 40 degrees where I live, so, or full temperatures, so I am definitely still drinking iced coffee. I'm going to contour with my desperately needed to be washed little fan brush. I'm just using a MAC as a palette that I've got. I think I filmed a video where I favorited this and didn't actually upload it because it just, my computer is like sucky when it comes to uploading videos lately. But it's this palette that I built that's like sculpting powders and shaping powders. And that's what I've been using for contour lately. And I just kind of hit them. There's not really any rhyme or reason to it. Do whatever you want. Whatever makes you happy. My rule of thumb, if you do want one, I always say this to people, contour is cool. It's supposed to be shadows. Bronzer is warmth. It's supposed to be sun. So don't contour with your bronzer. Contour is something cooler. That's why Taupe is such a nice contour, because it's naturally cooler. I just kind of like pull the side of my mouth and then just follow that line. You know, I go over with my bronzer anyway, so I'm not gonna like cry if I screw it up. But this just kind of gives you an idea where your cheekbone is without being like, do my jawline. We're going out to dinner, so I want to look thin as I eat all my daily calories in one meal. I've had like an apple and some peanut butter today, and that's it. My coffee, that's it. I don't know if you guys do this. We do this every year. We like kind of starve ourselves the day that we go out to dinner on our anniversary, because we like our one big thing that we always do together, my husband and I, we always celebrate our anniversary with like a really nice dinner. And we go somewhere and we just have so much fun, and we really like that like culinary experience. Like we like, you know, like when we lived in Philadelphia, we would go to, I'm vegetarian, so we would go to Veg or Horizons. Back before there was Veg, there was Horizons. But they have, this is my bronzer, it's Guerlain Terracotta bronzer in 03. Like that's our present to each other. We don't have kids, so in terms of gifts, like we just get whatever we want anyway, so it's not like it's a big deal. You know, he's like owes me a present. It's not like that at all. It's just we both really like good meals, and we are so busy, especially lately, that like as much as I love street food and I love tacos and everything, it's just really nice to sit down, to like get dressed up and sit down and like, you know, have the chef, like that whole, I love that. And it's a nice little tradition that we have of just really doing it up and like getting that really crazy, you know, kind of make a short list of really swanky places to eat and having these really lovely memories attached to them because of what you're celebrating. It's always fun. So I'm going a little bronzer heavy because I didn't get a lot of sun this week. I didn't get any sun this week actually. So I'm kind of lacking. You know what? My legs still have color. My legs always have color. Like they just are like magnets for sun. It's awesome. I love it. But the rest of me doesn't really retain it as well. So, okay. My eye primer, this is the Tarte CC primer. It's like a little crayon. It's what I've been wearing a lot lately. It's a nice thing because it's colored clay. And it just really helps neutralize any veins or whatever you got going on. It's like a really nice neutral color. And I always go underneath my eyes, even if you don't put like, you know, shadow there. It really helps. I think I already did this. I did. Oh well. I don't think this light helped at all, but whatever. I'm just gonna kind of go with it. Sorry. No, boo boo. No, boo boo. Hi, Fur. Oh, say hello. Say hi, guys. How are ya? I'm Ada. I miss my mommy. She's my pal. What is she doing? Crazy kitty. Okay, you ready? Okay, I'll put you down. Where are you going? You going this way? Okay. Got it? Okay. Yeah. Sanitize my hands again because I snuggle my doggy. If you guys are looking for a good hand sanitizer, the Honest Company one, the hand sanitizer gel is awesome. It's like moisturizing. It's really, really, really nice. Okay, so brows. Stop scaring people. I just use the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Caramel. That's my favorite. I'm gonna use it till I die. I get more people hooked on this stuff. I like the dip brow too if you don't have hair. I have really coarse hair, like even my brows are coarse, so I don't like the dip brow for me. If you have like really fine hair, if you've over plucked and you have like no hair, the dip brow looks like crazy good on you. But on me, it just looks like you can tell what's, that's then like the coarse texture. Like it makes it way easier to tell what's hair and what's, you know, pomade. And if you are like me, like if you have like similar coloring to me, I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, like I mean, you can see, like I have like no natural color to my eyebrow. So a lot of, I get a lot of questions about like blondes and tones. So if you're curious, if you're a warm blonde like I am, like I don't put, I'm not an ash blonde, put it that way. I like caramel. If you're a cool blonde or an ash blonde, I like taupe on you. Just because you want to kind of go with the low light in your hair. And mine is more of like a honey and gold. Like my natural, like this is my natural color right here. Sorry if the light changes on you guys. I'm just kind of doing what I can. I don't have lights. And honestly, until I move and like actually have time to do YouTube, I just do YouTube so erratically that it doesn't make sense for me to like invest in it. It's just not, it's not a source of income for me, so it's like wasteful, I kind of think. And I also just think you should use what you have until you have a reason to, you know, whether it be like I have time to do it now and I want to take it more seriously or what. It's just, I don't have that. So I'm just going to kind of chill out with and be cool with whatever I've got. I get questions about why I do this, like why I frown, but I do it so I make sure my arches line up. Because I have clear eyebrows and sometimes you're just tracing and you don't really, you know, match it. So anyway, okay. I'm gonna take the Tarte Smoldereyes pencils in gold. I don't even know if they still make these. This is old and I just have had it. Like I got like a set of them like a while back and I like them. They're just chubby sticks. If Tarte doesn't make them, NARS makes a couple, and so does the Sephora collection. So does like really good ones are Marc Jacobs' highliners. Those, they're not like chubby, but they're crazy nice. Oh, and the twinkle sticks, the twinkle pop eye sticks, I think they're called, something like that. Those are like, oh, so good. So I'm just kind of smudging a little bit on my eyelid. Nothing crazy, but I always, like, especially with the Tarte ones, you want to smudge as you go, because otherwise they dry really quickly and then you have these weird streaks. So I'm just doing that, and then I'm going to take the NARS Soft Touch Shadow Pencil. This is a black one. It's an Empire. I'm just going to take this and kind of smudge also. We're kind of on the lash line, whereas the gold was on the lid. I think that kind of sexy lived-in look's gonna win tonight. You don't have to be crazy precise. I mean, you can kind of tell mine's like messy. You don't have to be crazy precise with this. You're gonna smudge it out. I'm just gonna use, this is actually a paintbrush. I'm just gonna use this little guy. Any kind of small shader, small smudge brush, something small, that's all you need. If you have smudge brushes, like a lot of them, like, because they come in, if you buy like sets of brushes, they almost always have a smudger in there. That's what I use a lot for along the lash line, just to give you that really diffused wash and that really just beautifully blended. But you want it to be precisely blended, like right at a certain spot. It's such a good, I mean, obviously their smudge brushes are so good for that, but it's just nice to, you know, find some versatility in them. So, yeah, there you go. How am I doing on minutes here? Oh, not so good. Lorac Pro palette. Just another fluffy brush. Whatever fluffy crease brush you've got is fine. I'm going to use the taupe color right here. Right in my crease. Just so I have my transition color like laid down. My eye shape is pretty like almond. It's like almond round. So what I typically do is I kind of hang out right here on my brow bone, and then I taper it into my, like closer to my actual brow and like the socket part. You know what I mean? Like right here. I play with that shape a lot depending on like whatever look I'm doing. But tonight I'm gonna kind of hang out on the brow bone more. Emphasize that and then bring it in last. Sometimes I really hang out right in here and like really emphasize that, depending on whatever look I'm doing. I could do like a colored look or whatever, but I'm not doing that tonight. I don't even know if that made sense. I'm sorry if it didn't. I'm just kind of blah. I'm going to take that gold color that was right below it. It's right here. I'm just going to take that and I'm going to mix it with the Sable color and the Garnet color. Literally with my fingers. I really like the Lorac Pro palette when it comes to this, because I love how buttery the pigments, like the actual shadows are. They're really flat. They're not like Urban Decay, where it's like kind of cloud-like almost, like it just kind of puffs up. So they're really nice for this. I'm just going to kind of lay this right on the lid, right where I put that gold pencil and right where the smudging was. I'm doing layers of products because I want it to look really lived in. Like I just want there to be like no harsh edges, nothing crazy. And I warmed up the gold with that Sable and that Garnet color because I want it to be kind of, I mean it's still the end of October, I want it to look kind of autumnal. Taking another brush, I'm going to go in with like, taking like a little, I call them bullet brushes, they're just these little guys, but I'm going to go in with like the matte cream color right on, I almost went in my inner corner, right on my brow to really sharpen that. And I don't put white, I just put the cream. Next, I'm gonna take, what am I gonna take? I don't know what you want to call this. I like it. It's a little stiffer. It's not quite like a crease brush. I like it for my outer V. I'm gonna take Sable again with a little bit of the mauve color next to it, just a tiny bit, and work it right on my outer V here, right at this kind of outer crease, and then just kind of work it up. If you can see what I'm doing. I like this brush because it stays. I mean, it just blends that color, but you'll notice I'm not actually moving the brush away from right where I put it. And you'll just, I mean, like, it's awesome. I'm just gonna take it up a little bit into my crease. I'm gonna go back with my like actual crease brush in that taupe color again and just kind of blend it into that outer V. I want everything to look super blended and just really gradient and smudgy and whatever. And I'm going to take that light bronze shade that's next to the gold guy, and I'm going to put it right in, kind of like right here, right in that like inner third. Just with my finger, just for a little bit of lightness. And I'm going to take that same smudger brush that I had right on my brow bone into the Nude shimmer, which is underneath white, and I'm gonna go right in my inner corner with that. So now I'm gonna take like a flat brush. This is like an eyeliner brush. I think this is, yeah, this is by Elf. It's like $1. And I'm gonna go into the black color and the Espresso, just one on each, and then I kind of put it on my hand here, and then just go back into where I had that black NARS liner or the shadow pencil, just to give me that kind of extra bit of smudgy. I go through phases with my looks, and the one I like right now is where you can't quite tell where the dark and the light really start. They just kind of all blend together, but there's enough separation that it looks pretty. But I'm really into that. I've been doing that a lot on clients when they have looks that are compatible with that. It's because it just, I don't know, I just think it looks really good. And they wear beautifully. So if you're going out and you're gonna be gone for a long time, like, these are looks that just age nicely throughout the night. They're not a lot of work to keep up with. It's not like you have, you know, a lot of glitter on your eye and you're gonna have fallout and that kind of stuff. I don't really see that issue. I'm gonna take the same little guy, the smudger brush I use, and I'm gonna take the MAC Fluid Line and Deliciously Rich. I got this like last year, and it looks like that. And I'm just gonna take the tiniest bit on the brush and kind of buff it right on to this part of my lid, just to give me something, you know, just a little something. I'm just playing, guys. This isn't like gospel. You don't have to have all this stuff if you don't have it. Just use whatever you have. This is mainly just an excuse for me to film a video. Alright, and then I'm going to take my shader brush again and go back into that taupe and then just kind of really emphasize my crease. Not like, you know what I mean, not like carve it, but just really make sure it's super blended and balanced looking and not like patchy. Take this NYX pencil in Velvet. Looks like that. I'm just going to drag it on my lower lash line. These are actually really creamy for like cheap liners. Sometimes I worry a lot of times because they just, you know, you'll see a lot of tugging, but these just glide right on. They kind of remind me of the Urban Decay ones. They give me like a flat shader brush. I don't even know. I think this is from Crown or something. I'm going to go into light bronze and gold. These two on the back of my hand. What's this? if you can see it. I'm going to just drag it right on my lower lash line. So I'm going to take the Smashbox Limitless liner, just their black eyeliner. I'm going to tightline and line my waterline. Again, I'm just getting messy with it. It doesn't need to be crazy. Because you're just going to smudge it all. Okay, so that's done. So for lashes, I'm taking the House of Lashes Pixie Luxe. I basically only wear House of Lashes now because I really love how they wear. And the Pixie Luxe specifically, I get the most compliments on. More people are just like, dude, your lashes. The Noir Fairies I'm not as obsessed with as everybody else is, but I really do like the Pixie Luxe a lot. And if you want to know what they look like without being on the eye, they look like that. So they're nice. I like them. And I have their glue, which is good. It's a good glue. It's not crazy. It doesn't smell. It doesn't have any weird shit. So it's nice. All right. So Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. If you are young or if you're one of those people that just has like really great lashes, this stuff will make your lashes look like Bambi eyes. If you are not as lucky in the lash department, this stuff will still give you great lashes. Okay, so time for falsies. I already put some glue on. And while that is on, I'm going to look at, or that's kind of cooking, I'm going to look at blushes because I haven't decided what blush I want to do yet. I'm thinking this guy. This is the MAC Koi Girl. Looks like that. And I might blend a little bit of gingerly into it, which looks like that. So between the two of them, it's like a nice, pretty, I don't know, like those. I'm going to use the NARS Chio brush. Have that right onto my cheekbone. I love this brush. This is like my favorite brush ever. This is a fan brush. How are my lashes doing? Okay, time to put them on. Okay. That's my cat. Just knocking shit over. Like any other day. If you are not familiar with putting lashes on, obviously, you know, using your fingers may not be the best method for you. I wear lashes every day, so I can put these down on my sleep. But I know Sephora sells the like applicator and people really love it. So if you are like wanting to really play with lashes but just are not comfortable putting them on and like tweezers really aren't doing it for you, maybe try getting that because I've seen a lot of people like say it's really helped them. That's what the look looks like right now. I'm gonna probably have to move lighting just because it's getting darker and I just have like overhead, but I don't have like I don't have track lighting or anything in this room. Hey guys, sorry, I took a break. Adelaide wanted to hang out and then I got watching videos and I kind of did my hair and yeah, so I haven't really gone any further with my makeup. I just kind of wanted to live in it for a little bit. When I have time, that's what I like to do. So if you, I don't know, if you like to do that too, yay. I personally really enjoy it. I feel like I kind of get an idea for how it's gonna, you know, age. But anyway, so I'm gonna finish up my eyes. I'm actually like really loving that look. I just want to cover up my lash line from my falsies and I want to put a little bit of mascara on. Sorry also for the location change. The light in the other room was getting, it's like she knows. They know when the camera goes on. The light in the other room, they're like the sun's down, so it's just like really, really red in there. Or like I'm coming out across as really red in there, so I don't know. I'm just kind of like touching up and kind of seeing what the overall look is. I'm not like wild about my hair, but I just kind of want to see, you know, I'm going out to dinner. I don't want my hair like in my food, but I don't know. This is the Kevin Aquan Candlelight Powder. I really love this highlight because it just really, I mean, you can get heavy-handed and it still doesn't look crazy, but you just look so glowy. And again, I mean, I'm just using my fingers. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing super precise. I'm just kind of hitting, you know, the high points of my face and anything that I want to kind of look nice. But with the lips, I'm gonna do Chanel liner and something, I don't know, pretty pink. Max Luster and Sweetie. I really like this lipstick. It's just a nice creamy. And then we're gonna top it with NARS. What is this, Baby? Easy Lover. This one. I think this is kind of it. I'm like kind of liking it. Just simple. It's pretty simple. I mean, it's like unexpected, and it did take effort. So but I'm happy with it, and I like how blended and diffused everything is. It's nothing's too like crazy. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just kind of leave it like this. And I'm loving the hair, but I think I probably will just leave it. But I'll show you like my outfit and everything. Here's a better look at my makeup and my hair. I feel like that light was just not working. Pardon the mess. Anything you see in the background, just don't look there. I'm very busy. I don't have time. But yeah, so I can give you like an idea of what I'm wearing. I'm in my bathroom because it's the only light I can find that's like somewhat normal looking. But I'm wearing a Helmut Lang. I think it's called the Sonar or the Solar or something. It was from last year. It's the wool jacket. It's like a I like it because it's kind of asymmetrical and it drapes, and it has a little magnetic thing here, so when it gets cold it just is like really handy and versatile and gorgeous, and I love it. And I'm obsessed with Helmut Lang, so yeah. Anyway, and then my dress is this like bodycon dress, pardon my whole look, hi Anna, from H&M that I bought maybe like a couple of months ago. It's really tight, but it's stretchy, and it's really comfortable, and I feel like the pairing, I can still eat and it feels sexy. I hope you liked my get ready with me. You know, I was just trying to wing it. I'm literally holding a camera with my hand, so I'm sorry if it's like bopping and I just hit my lip. Anyway, but yeah, so hopefully I can film some more videos for you. If you do like this, and I do have time, maybe, who knows. I always try, most often fail, we'll find out. Anyway, so yeah, have a good night guys.